Hello everybody, nice to see you guys again. And today I will tell you about Vietnamese folk tales. And once upon a time, there was a very rich man who lived in a village. When he died, he left his two sons a huge fortune, but the two brothers were entirely different. The elder was greedy, but the younger was very kind. And so after the parent death, the elder claimed the fortune and left his younger brother only a star fruit tree. It is a very productive tree that gives sour fruit, and the younger brother took good care of his tree and watering it every day and hoping that it would give him a lot of fruit so that he could make a living by selling. The elder brother, on the other hand, was so happy with his inheritance that he had nothing to worry about. But unfortunately for the younger brother, when the fruit was ripe, a raven flew by and stopped in the tree to eat it. He was very sad to see this happen every day, but he didn't know what to do. So one day he decided to stand beneath the tree and speak to a raven. "Hey raven, please don't eat my fruit," he called. "This fruit tree is my only fortune, and if you eat the fruit, my family will starve." "Don't worry," the raven answered. "I will pay you back in gold. Go and make yourself a bag about 60 centimeters long to keep the gold." And hearing those words, he was very excited and told his wife to make a bag of 60 centimeters. And the next day, the raven came as he has promised, and he landed by the gate, left the younger brother sit on his back, and took off for the plate filled with gold. There the younger brother filled the bag with gold. Then he flew back home on the raven's back, and so he became very rich. But he still loved and respected his elder brother. And so one day he told his wife to prepare a good meal for his brother and his family. But when he invited his elder brother, the latter refused to come at first. The brother only accepted after he had begged him again and again. When the elder brother arrived at his house, he was surprised to see its old change. It was no longer the poor house that he had seen before, so he asked his younger brother and the reason. The latter told him everything this happened. After he heard it all, he offered to trade on his fortune for gold. The kind brother gladly accepted the offer, and the raven came as usual. The greedy brother spoke to the raven the same words as the brother spoke, and received the same answer from the raven. But he was so greedy that he made a much larger bag instead of 60 centimeters. The next day, the raven came to take him to a place of gold. After he had filled the bag, he filled all of his pockets too, before he climbed onto the raven back to go home. But the load was so heavy that when they flew over the sea, the raven tied his tired wings and dropped him off into the sea. His wife and younger brother wait and wait, but didn't see him come back. and so they decide to ask the raven and learn all the facts. This is the end of the story, and thanks for listening.